day 6 of the Radio Free Skaro 2023 Fluid Links Advent Calendar. And our next question, as submitted during our live streams on YouTube for our David Tennant special reviews, is this: would you support a new animated movie using the voices of the surviving classic Doctors, and what would be the plot? Joe Llewellyn says that on that. So what do you think? Animated movie.
Yes, in principle. What the plot would be, I have no idea.
I mean, who wouldn't say yes?
Exactly, yeah. Five-ish Doctors Part 2, but it's animated.
But you don't have to worry about them looking like they do now, because you can kind of like Big Finish it up, and they're sort of current-ish or maybe they're not. I don't know. It'd have to be a comedy, right? We'd have to make it fun.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. You got to make it fun for these last surviving classic Doctors. If it's just a bog standard adventure, why would they do it?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you could just redo Dimensions in Time and make it good.
How dare you? First of all, there's no making Dimensions in Time good. You can't take a bucket of slop and make it into a souffle.
That's maybe that's true. I mean, because Dimensions in Time, as bad as it was also horribly rushed. It's like, what, 2 6-minute episodes, and there's everything that's crammed into it. And if you flesh that out to like a 48-minute movie, let's say.
You want to make a 48-minute Dimensions in Time? Are you? Yeah. You are under arrest. Is what you are.
I want to make a 48-minute Dimensions in Time.
If we kind of lean on the animated side of things, one for Warren, we can have a Doctor Who Rick and Morty crossover.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But the guy who does the War Doctor's voice, Jonathan Carley, why not have an animated War Doctor in there too?
You really could. You could do that. You could get whoever does the first Doctor in Big. No, they'd just be recasting everybody. I think it's more fun.
Because it says with the original.
But also David Bradley is kind of the first Doctor now, so why not have him in this?
I suppose so. Yeah.
That one, I think
if you have Tim Turlor doing the third Doctor voice, like just take Big Finish. I say modify this. Have the Big Finish guys.
Sean Pertwee has to do the third Doctor.
Okay, that's fair.
That would be kind of cool.
Tim Turlor, no disrespect.
Or the plot is there's 2 different third Doctors, and they've got to figure out because one's from the Inferno universe, so they've got to figure out how to battle the Inferno universe Doctors. You could have all these other Inferno bad Doctors. Right.
But it was the same Doctor in both universes. And
sure it was. Yeah. There never was a Doctor. Okay. That's the hook. That's why did the Doctor become the 14th Doctor and he's got the same face as the 10th? Why is there now they're the same Doctor in the alternate universe?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Although he's not classic, so
there's a mystery. Oh boy, what could you do? Oh boy. It'd have to be funny. But then you
barrel laughs.
No. Yeah, but then you'd be veering into like Lower Decks territory, and I don't.
Why do you hate it so? Actually, I don't care.
Comedic elements, perhaps the odd one-liner or something like that.
Yeah,
especially from like the 7th Doctor. Mm-hmm. But you gotta have some proper drama and sci-fi whiz-bangery in there.
Could you do it like I'm just trying to think what
if they're trying to help the Schalke Doctor with something?
Oh, here we go. There you go. You nailed it, Warren. So what they do is Doctors Who, some of the Doctors Who, are basically trying to save the Richard E. Grant Doctor from oblivion because he's not really considered canon. So it starts off as
written by Paul Cornell.
Written by Paul Cornell. So Paul, this is for you. This one's for free. Maybe a.
He's like, I'm so happy. Thank you.
Actually, no, because maybe years later I'll be coming back and I'll be demanding rights for it and removing it from iPlayer. But so here's what happens. Mm-hmm. So it starts off as everyone's like in the Remember TARDIS from the Tales of the TARDIS thing, and they think remember, and they all all the Doctors are talking to the companions. They all strike upon the same memory as saying, remember we were somebody else at some point, and I remember that, and then they do the little contact thing and talk about, you know what, so 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 all sort of go, we got to go and find our other self wherever that Doctor is, and they realize that he's stuck in animation world. He's stuck in real time 6 frames per second animation world, and we have to go save him. So they use the TARDIS to actually travel into the animated world of the Schalke Doctor and have to fight demons in there to save him and bring him out. And then at the end, you get a Richard E. Grant cameo as the Doctor.
So you're saying Tom Baker's going to have nothing to do with this, like the Five
No,
Doctors?
he can stay behind because he'll be that like the Daffy Ducks where the actual animator's hand goes in and starts screwing with the. That's where he comes in. He starts manipulating stuff from outside the frame of animation.
Yeah, you can do that, and you can double in. You can double in the same hand double who doubled William Hartnell and the Celestial Toymaker, just to bring that in to focus as well. Yeah, I kind of want to see this made now. So
good luck with that.
So there you go, Paul Cornell. I will give you Disney Plus's email address, and you can just take it from there.